Hi, Fiona. Let me know when you can hear me. Sorry for the delay. I'm not sure why I got the notification that you had logged in my email, but then when I opened up the classroom, it still took us a minute to get connected. There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sorry, I thought it had connected, but it hadn't. I thought the
Oh, it's
microphone
okay.
didn't.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
it
my
took a
view.
little bit longer than usual today, I think. So,
Um, there we are. Hello.
perfect. How are you? How's your voice feeling?
Pretty good. I was singing a little bit earlier while I was doing the math because math's kind of boring sometimes. But
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I enjoy algebra, just other types of math I don't.
I
But
was the same way.
yeah, so pretty good, I guess. So.
Alrighty. Well, what would you say is maybe your main goal for today for our session?
I want to get better at the characterization for the characters, like
Oh,
in
I
On
love
My Own,
that.
and then Think of Me, stuff like that. I mean, I guess Adele too, but I mean that's just kind of less of a characterist. But yeah, I want to get better at the characterization.
Okay, great. I love it. Okay, so is that just kind of across the board for all of the songs, or maybe for one in particular as a goal for
I mean, I
today?
was thinking maybe we could work on the On My Own first because that one is
Sure.
probably the most characterized and might be. I don't know. Do you think it's better to start with the one that has less characterization or the one that has more? I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I think it's totally up to you. It's kind of wherever you want to start.
Yeah.
I think we were working on my own last time. Yeah.
Oh, were we?
Were we, or did we not?
I don't know. It's been a
Okay,
long week, so
my notes, maybe what I was saying in my notes to myself was that we were working on it this week. I thought
maybe
it
I
would
don't know. I
be.
thought we worked on the bit, but
We
maybe
did
we
work on
didn't.
the cadenza. I remember that. So
Cadenza,
maybe,
yeah.
yeah, I wrote a note to myself and I was thinking that it meant that we did on my own last, but maybe it was a note for like what we're doing next week. So maybe it was a note
I
that we were going to look at it this time. Because I do remember we worked on the cadenza quite a lot last time. You're right. So yeah, maybe we didn't quite get to it. Maybe it was
yeah.
a goal and we didn't quite get to it last time. So yeah, that must be what the note to myself said. Sometimes I write like little bullet point notes to
Oh, I
myself
know what you
in my
mean. Yeah,
student notes, and then I'm like,
yeah.
what did I mean by this?
It's like a secret you have to decode.
Exactly, a secret code. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna dive in. Have you sung today? Do you feel pretty warmed up?
I didn't really warm up, but I was doing some breathing and I did
Oh,
a little
good.
bit of singing. But
Okay,
I
good.
didn't work
Excellent.
it out yet.
All right, so let's just kind of see how your voice is feeling. We'll go from there. So let's start with me sustaining. All right, we're going to start on C and hold it out. Breathing in. Me. Good. Let's do a 15 count today. We'll take it a little farther than we did last time. Breathing in. Me. Good. Breathing in. Me. Breathing in. Me. Breathing in. You know what? I think I maybe had us hold it out longer than 15. I just was like feeling it and we were going and then I was like, wait a minute, I counted more than 15. So you went even farther. All right, we're going to do that one more time, sustaining, breathing in. Breathing in, up to D. Me. Breathe in, up to E. Me. Good. Me. Breathe. Me. Wonderful. All right, so now we're going to stretch the vocal folds. Let's try on whoop, low to high, whatever low to high is for you. Breathing in. Whoop. Again. Whoop. Great. Now high to low. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Yep, so 2 of each of those, low to high and high to low. All right, now on most sustaining, breathing in. Mo. Breathing in. Mo. Breathing in. Mo. Good. Breathing in. Mo. Good. Breathing in. Mo. Good. All right, same again. Let's go back to C. Breathing in. Mo. 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 Beautiful. Okay, good. So then, let's try now. Let's try going. Great. All right, so then let's try. Good. All right, so we're going to try sliding, and we're going to do it on an octave slide. All right, so we're going to start a little lower. Let's go. 1, 2, ready, and. Good. Let's slide down. Good. Excellent. All right. So then let's try. We're going to do on a scale now. Let's do on, let's do, ooh. 1, 2, ready, and ooh. All right, good. So then let's try. We're going to do ooh.
Ooh.
Beautiful. All right. Now, let's try on an arpeggio. Let's do E-A-R-A. So E-E-A-R-R-A-E. All right, breathing in. Here we go. E-A-R-A. 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 All right, great. Let's slide down. Lovely. And let's go a little bit lower. Let's try on mi, me, ma, mo, mu. And then we'll descend. 1, 2, ready, and mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. 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 All right, good. I think we've gotten pretty low down there, so we're good. All right, let's do one last one here. Pwee, pwee, pwee. Breathing in. Pwee, pwee, pwee. 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 All right, nice. Okay, beautiful. All right, so why don't we try on my own, and I'm going to have you do it the way you've been practicing it. Do you want me to pull up maybe a lyric video and share it to you? How do you normally practice it on your own?
So I have been using my laptop to look at the PDF because our printer has been broken, but I actually don't have that down with me right here.
That's okay.
So, sorry. If you, whatever you want, I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, so let's try.
Practicing.
Do you usually practice on your own with them singing or by yourself?
Usually I just use the PDF like by myself, but I don't care either way.
Okay. So let's try it once as a lyric video, and then we'll try it once without them
just
singing.
Like kind of here.
Exactly, yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and screen share it with you.
Sorry, I kept imagining what it would look like to my little brother who doesn't know about singing exercises if he came in during the me, mama, moo.
Oh, that's
he wouldn't
funny.
be able to hear you. I was just thinking it would be so funny. He'd be like,
can you hear this?
I'm sorry. I don't hear it right now. Sorry.
I don't think you can yet. Here we go. Can you hear it now?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, great.
I didn't want your money, sir. Came out here cause I was told.
And now the night is near. Now I can make believe he's here. Sometimes I walk alone at night when everybody else is sleeping. I think of him and that I'm happy with the company I'm keeping. The city goes to bed, and I can live inside my head. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him in the morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. When I lose my way, I close my eyes. In the rain, pavement shines like silver. The light I'm misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight. And all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are barren everywhere. The streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own.
Excellent. Very good. All right. So tell me, what did you like about that run through? What felt good about it?
I felt like I was maybe a little better in the placement. I don't know. I couldn't hear myself as well. I'm still struggling with the gain on this mic. I always forget how to do it, but I think it was more like, you know how you said it was supposed to be like light and airy. I think I did better at that at least than it had been before, because I don't know why I just like don't do that enough in singing, but I think that might have been better. But yeah, the thing, but then also I don't know.
So, okay. So let's kind of go through and walk through kind of step by step the basic building blocks of singing this song.
Yes.
And then I want you to tell me what of these things you feel like are working well, what you feel like are not working as well, and then how you, if you were practicing on your own, would approach those things, okay? So first off, the first one, how are you feeling about your posture and alignment? Are you feeling very tall and expansive, open ribs? Are you feeling like you're in a good alignment here?
I definitely try, but I gonna be it always kind of falls to the back of my head. There's like always something that I forget. It's with dance too, that would always I would always forget about posture. So yeah, I think that's probably something I need to work on, is making sure that I stay in posture the whole time.
Okay. All right. So that's one thing to think about. How are you feeling about your breath?
I think I did actually pretty well on that run. There was one part that I ran out of breath, but I was able to take like a quick one and then continue. Not too bad, but like then again, the posture impacts the breath. So like, you know.
Okay. So I would say yes, definitely the two help each other a lot. If you feel like you're not getting your breath under you, one thing to always check is your posture. That's probably one of the first things that you should check. All right. So checking, are my ears over shoulders, over hips, over ankles? Is my chin level with the floor? Am I like jutting out my neck forward like this? Am I keeping it nice and long? Do I feel like I'm caving here? Are those shoulders back? Sternum, clavicle are open and lifted. Rib cage lifted and open. So just mentally walking through that posture and alignment can help a lot with the breath. So let's start there. Let's start with the breath. We're going to focus on that. We're going to try singing through again, but this time I'm going to have you do it by yourself. You'll be able to hear yourself better, okay? And I want you to really focus on your breath and your posture helping you with that breath. Yeah.
Person who's like always moving, so I always forget because then I'll like move while I'm singing and then I'll like forget to like.
And it's okay to move, but make sure you move while staying in this good posture. Yeah. So you can move in the space, but stay lifted and open, lifted and expansive. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of forget to do that. But...
Alrighty, here we go. Oops.
Okay.
Here we go.
Scary, but I'll do my best. I promise. I'm trying. Wait, did I miss it? Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I
Let's try that
expected
again.
it to
No
be
worries.
like the kind where like the yellow, but
Yeah.
that was not the I'm sorry.
1, 2, breathe. On
My own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes. He has found me. The pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. Darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are barren everywhere, the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Now me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known.
I missed that one. Sorry.
It's only
Okay, nice. Very good. Alrighty. Now, how do I get out of that? Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. So how did that feel, that run through, that take?
Definitely better on posture, but I feel like
Good.
I wasn't doing as good as I could have because I was kind of scared, not gonna lie, but I could have done better.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I felt like you weren't singing out as much as you usually do. Is it just because you were singing it alone by yourself this time?
I don't know, but I can do it. Be confident. Yes. Oops.
I know you can. So, all right. So tell me, thinking back through it, did we achieve our two main goals, which were to stay in a good posture and alignment and keep the air pathways open?
I think I was better.
Okay, good. So even if it's like, maybe these other things weren't exactly where I would want them to be, we did improve. So we did accomplish our main goal, which is good. That's exciting. All right, so then we're going to try now thinking through, now with our breath, thinking along those lines still. How are you feeling about where you're placing the breaths and how long you have before the entrance and coming right in with a strong entrance after the breath?
Well, I think everything could have been more strong in that last run, but in the turn of the placement of the voice, placement of the breath, I think it was definitely better. That's just that one part, but I can't remember exactly where it is at the beginning. There's one part that I always feel like I missed just a little bit.
Okay. Is it, so are you feeling like you're delayed in coming in?
Yeah, I feel like I'm
a little bit
singing
late.
And then I think it's one of like the
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, that that occasionally it sounds like you're a little bit behind with the entrance. So try to be sure that you're leading the charge, that music feels like it flows out of you. So you are leading the charge always. And I want you to think of, instead of having the consonant right on the downbeat, think of the vowels on the downbeat, right? So on my own, pretending he's beside me. So pretend, ten. So the beat, the needs to be on the beat, right? All alone, I walk with him till morning. So that comes a little early, and then the ning. The vowel comes on the downbeat. That consonant comes a little bit early. Yeah. So that's what I want you to focus on this run through, okay?
Oh, okay. I will try, I promise. I've never done anything like that before. So.
That's all right.
I was definitely coming in a little late on this one.
That's okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe on.
Pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. When I lose my way, I close my eyes and he is found. The pavement shines like silver. All the lights are missing the river. Darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself. And although I know that he is blind, still I say I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river is just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are barren everywhere. The streets are full of strangers.
Awesome. Very good. Okay, so for that take, how did the breathing feel different and how did the entrances feel? Did you feel like you were leading the charge?
I was definitely more on the entrances than I was before. I kind of had to tap it out on my leg a bit. Sorry for that. Like tapping the beat a little bit. But I know the breathing was a little different on parts because I would use more of. I feel like I would get a little behind on the consonants, and then I would have to like rush to get the vowels. But then I can use more air, and so that I don't know.
Okay.
I
So figuring it out. It's
different, but I can get used to it.
Yeah, it's like you're finding your way through and you can kind of feel probably the parts where you are a little bit behind and then the parts where you're more like right on top of it.
Yeah.
So having that awareness I think is really helpful and good. So that's a positive. Yeah, good. Excellent. All right. So then with your practice then this week, what would you say is going to be your main focus? So thinking about things like your posture and alignment, your breath, those entrances, coming right in, leading the charge. I would say working on the posture and the breath together. So one thing I want you to do is lie on your back on the floor and just breathe in that position. I like to bend my knees, point my knees up to the ceiling, my feet flat on the floor. So my legs are bent, but my back is straight because that flattens out the lower back as well. And that helps me to feel the entire spine flattened along the floor. And I feel the expansion with the breath a little bit better. So lying on your back on the floor, breathing. I sometimes will get some like neck tension because I hold my tightness in my shoulders here. And so in that position too, I'll just kind of roll my head side to side while I'm lying there on the ground to kind of make sure that's nice and loose. But I'm in this nice, good alignment. And also our breath just kind of magically works the way it needs to in that position. So try practicing in that position. I also want you to practice doing a wall sit. So you're going to sit against the wall. So you sit into the wall like it's a chair, basically. You don't have anything, actually holding you off the ground, but that pressure of you and your back lined up against the wall and then your legs bent supporting helps you. So you're going to definitely feel a core engagement there. This is definitely going to strengthen your breathing muscles and your core. It's also going to make sure that you have a nice alignment and you'll feel like if your head gets out or if you start turning or anything, you'll feel it and you'll be like, oh, good alignment against the wall, right? And you'll find that again. So sing in that position because it's going to help with the breath connection, the breath muscles, and also the posture and alignment. So those two things I want you to try in addition to the thought process that we had today of getting right on the vowel on the downbeat. So I want you to practice speaking it in time. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Yeah, so practice speaking it in time as well before you sing it with that same exercise. On my own, pretending he's. So you hear how I'm pretending he's, right? I'm singing it the same way, getting right on the beat with that vowel. Yeah?
I was just writing it down as far I wasn't like not.
Yeah. And then I know that you two are wanting to get more into the characters. So this week
I need to work on the techniques first.
Well, that's okay. We also can work on the characterization. So I want you this week, I want you to look up the story, research the character, find out where this happens and when. I want you, if there are videos online that you can watch like the scene a little bit and see it visually, watch some different videos of it so you can get a feel for what's happening in the show. I want you to also write out for yourself notes about the character. So I want you to write out maybe 10 descriptive words that describe the character for yourself and who she is. I also want you to write out for yourself where you are. Is there any significance to this place, this time? What time is it? Is there significance to it? Who are you talking to? Why are you here? Where are you coming from? What happened right before this? What do you need or want in this moment? Where are you going after this song is over, right? So thinking about all of that circumstance, everything that led you to this moment as a character, where it's taking you as a character, and also in this moment, You know, who are you talking to? How do you feel about them? Why are you here in this moment? What's the significance of this moment? So breaking all of that down for yourself so you know exactly what's happening here, why you're here, what you need or want as a character in this moment. What's the driving force for you as a character? Yeah? All right, so do a little bit of background homework on that this week, and then I want you to come back and tell me all about the character in this scene and what's happening here. So any question I could ask about this scene, you're going to be like, easy, I know the answer. Yeah? All righty, sound good?
Alrighty, thank you so much.
Great work today, Miss Fiona. Have an awesome rest of your week, and I will see you Monday. Bye-bye.